The moment there is suspicion about a person's motives, everything he does becomes tainted. Glory lies in the attempt to reach one's goal and not in reaching it. An unjust law is itself a species of violence. Arrest for its breach is more so. I reject any religious doctrine that does not appeal to reason and is in conflict with morality. Measures must always in a progressive society be held superior to men, who are after all imperfect instruments, working for their fulfillment. Each one has to find his peace from within. And peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Rights that do not flow from duty well performed are not worth having. Each one prays to God according to his own light. Religion is a matter of the heart. No physical inconvenience can warrant abandonment of one's own religion. The good man is the friend of all living things. Nonviolence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man. Non-cooperation with evil is as much a duty as is cooperation with good. Intolerance is itself a form of violence and an obstacle to the growth of a true democratic spirit. What do I think of Western civilization? I think it would be a very good idea. Service which is rendered without joy helps neither the servant nor the served. But all other pleasures and possessions pale into nothingness before service which is rendered in a spirit of joy. We may never be strong enough to be entirely nonviolent in thought, word, and deed. But we must keep nonviolence as our goal and make strong progress towards it. Let us all be brave enough to die the death of a martyr, but let no one lust for martyrdom. All compromise is based on give and take, but there can be no give and take on fundamentals. Any compromise on mere fundamentals is a surrender. For it is all give and no take. Those who know how to think need no teachers. Self-respect knows no considerations. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. Capital as such is not evil, it is its wrong use that is evil. Capital in some form or other will always be needed. Prayer is not an old woman's idle amusement. Properly understood and applied, it is the most potent instrument of action. Among the many misdeeds of the British rule in India, history will look upon the act depriving a whole nation of arms as the blackest. No culture can live if it attempts to be exclusive. Nearly everything you do is of no importance, but it is important that you do it. I do not want to foresee the future. I am concerned with taking care of the present. God has given me no control over the moment following. Freedom is not worth having if it does not connote freedom to err. Healthy discontent is the prelude to progress. That service is the noblest which is rendered for its own sake. I have also seen children successfully surmounting the effects of an evil inheritance. That is due to purity being an inherent attribute of the soul. Truth is by nature self-evident. As soon as you remove the cobwebs of ignorance that surround it, it shines clear. In matters of conscience, the law of the majority has no place.